in it. But I still think that we're losing a great number of veterans, especially in states like Texas. There's just far more benefits. And we have places like Portland where we have Whiteman Air Force Base. We have thousands of guardsmen across the state that have deployed to Iraq, Afghanistan, nations unknown. And these guys are coming out. These guys are coming out disabled. These guys and ladies, excuse me, are coming out disabled. They're coming out hurting. They're coming out way worse than what they are when they went in. And we see them, moving from here down to states like Texas where they don't have any personal property tax for veterans. They don't have there's so many more things that these soldiers can do, they can get. There's so much more afforded to them as veterans, as disabled veterans. And we're losing a lot of great minds. We're losing leaders. We're losing people that would stand up and take a bullet for this nation. And it's a shame to watch them leave the state of Missouri and go to these other places and be able to put their minds to work there. And so I would just like to see our veterans benefits get more along the lines of those states like Texas, Florida, and so on and so forth. Because there is so many people that we are losing. I mean, we've got 5,000 people at Fort Leonard. We've got another 5,000 at Whiteman Air Force Base, and there's people constantly flooding through those areas.
Thank you for the question, and thank you very much for your service. I truly do appreciate it. I have my older brother serves in the Army, still currently. He's been deployed Afghanistan, Iraq, and God knows where else. I had mentioned the veterans package, but you are absolutely right. We do have a lot more work to do. I don't have a bill I filed this year addressing property taxes. I know that's been filed, and I imagine that's it's probably already been filed by a couple people in the Senate. Something I'm fully in support of. I do have a bill that I'll be pre-filing. I will be pre-filing actually tomorrow, December 1st. Yeah, time's flying by. So I'll be pre-filing, and is it generally on the internet on the day of pre-filing? I can't recall. But then 1 or 2 days, I think the Senate might have it either tomorrow or the next day. I would like for you to take a look at the veterans bill that I filed this year and just give me your thoughts to help veteran-owned businesses have some of the same advantage of other groups that might be disadvantaged in one way or another. But I have to look at how that's titled. But if there's a possibility that adds some provisions to help with property tax and other things like that, if you honestly give me a list. What are other states doing for veterans that we're not? And I will work on those things. I will try to knock them out one at a time. And so we are, I want to be the friendliest state in the nation to veterans. But I need feedback from people like you. I need feedback. So give me a list, and I will start checking boxes.
Veterans or military personnel only make up about 1% of this nation's population.
Yes.
There's a lot of other people who give to their communities just as much. Firefighters, policemen, teachers. Teachers are at higher risk of being shot than a veteran is these days. Did you know that? That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm sorry, I agree.
I served 28 years.
You what?
I served 28 years in the Navy.
Well, thank you for your
I served in
service.
Afghanistan and Iraq.
Go out the weird door.
In Land School, Germany for many years. I can tell you that we owe our country, but there's a lot of other people that are just as important as I am. I'm not the only as a veteran. That's not my.
This year's,
And DEI, from this particular president, doesn't want to give any special recognition to anybody because of their class, their gender, or anything like that. So would it be pandering just to the veterans, the DEI?
No, I think DEI is trying to keep a merit-based system, particularly in things like college admissions or positions, like when you're
Merit-based employment.
operating aircrafts. But yeah, I think that those that went out and risked everything to fight for our country, I think we owe them a debt that cannot be repaid. I think to you as well, and I can't speak to your personal experience in the Navy. I have several friends that have served in the Army and the Marines. They will never be the same again.
No,
Like,
none of us would.
yeah.
I understand that, but neither are you. You're not the same even if you never served.
Well,
You change. You grow. You have a job.
yeah.
You do your work. You
But-
might be in danger.
If it wasn't for people like you and the gentleman that just left, I would not have the freedom to be here. We would all not have the freedom to be here having this conversation in the first place. And those that fight for us to have the opportunity, we do owe them. We do owe them because they, even if they didn't lose their lives, and I am glad like you had the opportunity to be a teacher and other things like that, others came back and they lost limbs, their brains were damaged, and those people that risked everything, that lost everything, we owe them a debt, and I will do everything I can to repay that debt.
I lost a brother in Vietnam. I'm a retired military.
God bless you.
It bothers me a little bit that they want to give me stuff that my wife and I we're comfortable. I would much rather see military benefits given to those with PTSD or lingering, especially mental health issues, and not give me benefits. I respect what I did there. I did it because that was part of being a citizen. My family lost a sibling. I lost a sibling, but I don't want paid for that. I want people who have serious issues helped.
And I believe the gentleman that left, I believe he was referencing a Texas law where, I'd have to confirm this, but I believe that the property tax exception applies to disabled veterans. So, I'm going to go back and confirm that. So, he's got, I didn't specify that, but yeah, I think that's generally the case, to where it's those that have taken a loss, where it's affecting their ability to operate in society the way that a lot of other people could. So, if somebody has full disability status, obviously, some people come back from serving and they go on to be incredibly successful. And, I point is very well taken. And though I didn't specify that, I thought that was the assumption when, that statement was made by the gentleman, because he was referencing those specific laws.